Students, today we are going to start a new unit, Financial Accounting and Reporting. In this chapter, we will be studying the accounts which are prepared by a non-trading organization. Dear students, organizations have been divided into two parts. One is the organization which is called profit making organization or profit seeking organization, and another organization which is called non-profit organizations or organization which does not work for profit, which is also called trading and non-trading organization. Trading organization prepares trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. Through trading account, what is calculated? Gross profit or gross loss. Through profit and loss account, what is calculated? Net profit or net loss. But this non-trading organization does not prepare trading and profit and loss account, because this is non-profit organization or non-trading organization which does not trade, which does not sell or buy goods, which does not purchase any item for selling, because their aim is not to earn profit. Like there are religious organizations, there are some charitable organizations, there are some schools, there are some hospitals, there are some orphanage, there are some child care homes which does not earn profit, which only work for society or social welfare. Now, what accounts are prepared by such organizations? First account which is prepared by such organization is called receipt and payment organization. Receipt and payment organization. Payment account. Receipt and payment account. What is this receipt and payment account? Whatever cash or bank, even in the form of check, in the form of bank draft or cash in hand, whatever cash is received by any organization is written under receipt column, and whatever payment is made during one financial year is written in payment side. This is the format. It is prepared in T shape. Receipt is written debit side and payment is written credit side. All cash receipt, bank receipt, draft receipt, check receipt are written debit side. Every amount which is received, whether in the form of subscription, in the form of donation, or receiving by selling newspapers or junk items. And payment, whatever payment is made, whether we are purchasing any sport item, we are purchasing books for library, we are purchasing furniture, building, plant, machinery, whatever is purchased, whatever payment is made during the year, that is written in payment side. But one thing is notable over here, that not only those receipts are written here which are related to current year, even all payments which have been made or during this year are written over here, whether it belongs to next year or it belongs to previous year. Suppose we are preparing in 2019, that is of related to 2018 and 19. We will not only record the transactions of 18 and 19. Even suppose one payment has been received from one person that belongs to 2017, or another has given a payment in advance belonging to 2020-21, we will write all these transactions in receipt side, and in payment side also the same way. If we are making any payment belonging to previous year, current year or next year, but the payment is being made in current year only, then we will record over here. You must have understood this. One more thing which is very important to know, in the starting of receipt, this side, the opening balance of cash and bank is written. Opening balance is written. And here at last, closing balance of cash and bank is written. Of balance of cash and bank items also. Suppose there is any fixed deposit, there is any saving account, there is any current account, or there is any other account which is opened in the bank, that is also written here. Clear? Now, second account which is prepared by such organization is income and expenditure account. One more thing which I forgot to tell you, that receipt and payment account is a real account. That is why it follows debit what comes in and credit what goes out. Now, income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account is a nominal account, and it works on accrual basis. Accrual basis means here only those transactions which will be written which are belonging to only current year. If we have received some amount, here expenditure, this is expenditure side and this is income side. So suppose in the form of subscription we have received 45,000, and out of that 45,000 rupees, 5,000 is of previous year and 2,000 is of next year, then we will not write 45,000, we will deduct that 5,000, even that 2,000 also will be deducted, and only 38,000 which is belonging to current year will be written. One more thing which is to be very important, which is to be noticed over here, that transaction, suppose subscription of for particular year is to be received 50,000 and only 48,000 has been received out of for that particular year, then 2,000 will also be added, whether this, and that will be considered as outstanding subscription. So that will also be written. So dear students, you must have understood here all expenditures belonging to current year will be written, whether paid or not paid. Suppose rent has to be paid 12,000 and only 11,000 has been paid, 10,000 has been paid, that 1,000 or 2,000 which has not been paid will be added and 12,000 will be written here, and that 2,000 will be considered as outstanding expenses. And this is also very important, that all the expenditures which we are writing here, that is not necessary that are cash items, that can also be non-cash items, like depreciation of any assets will also be written, bad debts will also be written over here. So you must have understood this. In our next lecture we will be discussing about the balance sheet. So till then, thank you, goodbye students.